Welcome into the Gridiron Now studios. I'm Amanda Borges here with Frank Frangie. Frank, let's talk Alabama. Did the Crimson Tide seize control of the West?
Well, I don't know if they've got control of it yet because LSU's undefeated and they're atop the league and they're very good. But Alabama and LSU play in Tuscaloosa. That, I think, is the one factor that really is in Alabama's favor. I also think they're gaining momentum. LSU has been a steady team since the season has begun. Now, they've played better because their quarterback, Brandon Harris, played better the other day. But I think Alabama is gaining momentum. They're playing better every week. That was a big boy win against Texas A&M, a win that I don't know. I think a lot of people liked Alabama to win that game on the road. I don't think they liked them to roll them on the road. So, yeah, they've gained momentum. They're in a great position because they're at home against LSU, and I think Alabama's going to win out too. But I don't think they've seized it until they win that game.
So what's the one thing that makes them so dangerous?
They can score on both sides of the ball. See, that's the thing with Alabama. Alabama, their defense, the great defenses, not the good ones, the great defenses, not only stop you, they score. They strip and score. They get pick sixes. I think Alabama is so dangerous that you can't make a mistake against their defense. Now, they've always been good defensively, but I don't know that they ball hawked the way they do now. They've got that great front seven. Everybody knew about that coming into the season. I don't think people realized how good their back four were, how good their back end were, and how good and how much they would score. So Alabama's dangerous because there's not a time when they can't score. That's what makes them deadly, it really is.
Where does Derrick Henry rank among the other great backs like Fournette in college football?
Boy, he had a great game the other day, didn't he? 236 yards, his career game. I think he's the most physical back in the league, and I think if it wasn't for Fournette, they would be talking about him as the player of the year in the SEC. That's how good Derrick Henry has been. I'm not sure he's quite as good as Leonard Fournette because Fournette is so explosive. Both have great lines, but boy, Henry's right there. He's the most physically imposing of all of them, and he will be a great pro. Eddie Lacy at Alabama kind of played in the shadow of Trent Richardson and even Mark Ingram and some other guys, but he's by far the best pro of all of them because he's big and physical and thick. Matt Jones is a guy down at Florida that never did a whole lot and is a good NFL back. I think Henry will be a great NFL back because he's big and he's physical and he makes yards after contact. I don't think he's quite as good as Leonard Fournette, but man, he is right there. He's a terrific back.
Well, that's a wrap. For more on the SEC, check out gridironnow.com. We'll see you next time.